Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel where we talk everything SEO. We usually talk about sexy things like parasite SEO, canonical abuse, or all the modern stuff, but today we are doing a little bit SEO 101 and we're going back to basics where we're going to be talking and explaining server-side rendering versus client-side rendering and dynamic rendering. If you are new to SEO, or you are in SEO and you are still not sure what is server-side rendering, what is client-side rendering, why is it used, when is it used, and how to test it, then this video is for you. And I'm very happy that you found us, and I really hope we're going to be helpful. So in this video, you will learn, as I said, client-side rendering, what, why, when, server-side rendering, pre-render, what is it and how can it help us, what is dynamic rendering, how do I use this, how do I use all of this, and how do I test for all of this? We'll start with server-side rendering, aka every SEO's dream. Server-side rendering is what makes SEO's job for optimizing much easier, because server-side rendering is important for SEO because it's simply something we serve to Google. Google can look at it, read it, and say, yay, I know what this page is about. It's very good for static content. And when we put it to our industry, into perspective of our industry, it is great for affiliate websites, simple affiliate websites, and blog pages, right? However, we've got affiliates with those simple websites that can do server-side rendering, and then you have got operators, and operators are JavaScript heavy. They have got beautiful carousels, and they have got casino games, and they have got live casino, and there's tons of technology behind that to make the website good for client, that makes the website interesting and interactive and attractive to our client. They don't want to sit in a website that does nothing for them. You cannot play casino game on static content. So they need to have a website that is really advanced and is heavy with JavaScript. But your job as SEO is to rank any website. It doesn't matter if there is JavaScript, right? So client-side rendering is the death of SEO. Basically, SEO is difficult here. It usually should be used when SEO is not important, but let's be honest, it's used where SEO is important, and you need to learn how to work with this. It has got tons of interactions, right? So those beautiful, fun websites, they are JavaScript heavy and they are client-side rendered. The content is dynamic, and many times it's used for content that is behind authentication or login. Obviously, behind login, we're not trying to rank it, but this is what it could be used without harming you. How to know what's what? The easiest way is to go to a page source, so CTRL U. You will load the code, and if you see that there is title, description, content like actual words written about something, there's H1, there's H2, there might be questions and answers, then if you see it, bot see it, and this is server-side rendered, and it's amazing for you and for the bot. However, this is not always the case, and if you see something like this, then this is client-side rendered. And if you don't understand what this is about, neither does the bot. Google bot, Yahoo bot, whatever you have, bot will not be able to understand or resolve this. However, many times when you go to the page source, it's sort of like nothing, or you don't see all of it, and you are questioning like, okay, I think this is simple website and should be server-side rendered. However, I don't see everything, so I'm lost. What do I do now? Best way for me, my favorite test, and it's I think one of the most reliable tests, is disabling JavaScript. So if the page, when you enable or disable Java, stays the same, and you still see the content, and you still see the images, and you still see the logo, then it is server-side rendered because it is simple. And if all of this disappears and it's just like a blank page or the endless, then it is client-side rendered. If part of the content is there, a part disappears, or part keeps loading, then it's sort of hybrid. Now we're going to test it together. I chose Common website. I used to work at Common. I think everybody knows Common. It's easy to spell as well, so for my test, Common is absolutely ideal. This is how Come On looks when you get there. This has got a beautiful carousel on the top. It's telling you, look, we do live casino and we do like sports and we do everything. And you scroll down a little bit and there will be preview of games and preview of matches and lots and lots and lots of things going on to make sure that the client coming to the site, client as a player, has plentiful to choose for. So it looks like it's going to be a heavy one, right? So I'm going to test it. I'll go to Developers Tools. I'll go to Settings. And this is how it looks when the JavaScript is enabled and it's working. We still see the carousel. We still see the happy person there. We still see the offer. However, if I click Disable and refresh, we will see a black page. Simple test, simple solution. Come On is JavaScript heavy and is client-side rendered. On the other hand, we have got simple affiliate website that looks like this with disabled and enabled JavaScript. You can see absolutely the same. Just pay attention to the tick here. And as it's absolutely the same, simple affiliate website is server-side rendered. SEO dream. But even affiliate websites are getting more and more advanced. They are using more technology to give you more information. Affiliate website is trying to be helpful. What they want to do is offer you best selection of casinos, compare the licenses, compare their bonuses, tell them what works for you, what doesn't. And they're trying to show you so much information. I mean, these tables are getting more and more difficult and more advanced. So even the rendering on those websites is getting more and more difficult. So this is how the more advanced affiliate website look when JavaScript is working. I already refreshed. I already clicked this button. This is how it looks when you refresh it. You see that this circle is just endlessly going around, which means part of the content is there, but part of the content in a table that compares things and survey data is not there, which means it's partially is coming from server-side rendered and partially from client-side, which means this advanced affiliate website is hybrid. Now let's try it together. I'll take you step by step. Choose a website you want, anything that you want to test right now and see if it's server-side or client-side rendered, or maybe hybrid. I'm sticking with Come On. So go to Come On or any website you wish. Open Developer Tools. Go to Settings, Debugger, and then see how the website is looking. Now disable the JavaScript and refresh. How is the website looking now? Do you see all of the contents? Or some of them are gone? Or is the page completely blank? Now, as I said previously, your job as an SEO, you need to rank the website no matter what. If it's server-side rendered, yes, your life is easier and your job is tons easier. But you still need to do your job even if there's lots of JavaScript and if you need to deal with client-side rendering. But how do we do this? We have pre-render, and pre-render sits somewhere between server and client-side rendering. It basically is able to create very simple HTML that bots are able to resolve, and they will read. This page is about the casino games. I see the title, the H1, and the content being optimized for casino games. Therefore, this page, I understand these casino games. I'll index it and I'll rank it for casino games. Simple, but we have to help. So, what is the difference? Basically, pre-render is generating the simple HTML before the user comes and requests a page. Server side, it's on every request, and client side is in browser. What we want is that there is HTML that is being resolved. I'm comparing it here for you, so you get it visual. It very much helps me to see things visual. So client-side rendering is weak for SEO, not good for SEO because we saw the blank page. If you see blank page, what see blank page. Server-side rendering is amazing for SEO, and pre-render is able to resolve not good SEO pages and make them into good SEO pages. That's what you need to remember here. There are moments when you shouldn't use pre-render, so let's talk about that. When you absolutely 100% should use pre-render is when your pages should rank, when they are SEO critical, when they are your traffic and money pages, and when content doesn't change all the time. So if you have got difficult affiliate sites, obviously, or reviews that you're trying to rank for, bonus pages, and when you are an operator, then definitely your pages where you are talking about casino product, live casino product, and all of the things you want to be found in Google for, or any other ranking, right? A search engine. Now, there are places where you shouldn't use it, and it's basically when the pages are real-time data, odds in our case, right? Because the odds are changing too much, and usually we are not even trying to rank these pages. If you are trying to rank these pages, your SEO strategy is off, so rethink that. Now let's put pre-render versus server-side rendering. When to choose pre-render? Same content for everyone, fantastic, easy, and updates every minute, hour, days. So not too dynamic, but could change. Choose server-side rendering if, let's say in our scenario, the best thing to explain is depends on a cookie or location. So you are having an affiliate website that is serving Australia, Canada, and UK. And each of these locations is presenting different casinos and is having different offers. And the bonuses might change. The euro sign versus pound sign can change. This is when you want to use server-side rendering because it's changing, right? That's why affiliates are relying on server-side rendering, and it's the correct thing. Now, most modern websites are trying to do something in between. They use pre-render and they use client-side rendering. So pre-render creates the basic HTML page. And then we have got something that is called hydration, which is very important to understand because it's really good for UX. So this setup is ideal for fast loading, for good SEO because of the pre-render, and good UX. Just imagine you have got a fantastic and wonderful page that has got lots of interaction going on, and you just pre-render it and send it to user like me, and nothing works. So hydration makes sure that websites that are using JavaScript are hydrated and means things become clickable. Many times it happens that the hydration is like a second late, and then you land on a website and you cannot click anything. So this is what hydration does. It keeps it fluid, right? It creates the good UX. Pre-render is very important for SEO impact. I just want to repeat it again. If you have JavaScript very heavy sites, make sure to use solution like pre-render so the content can be read and it's able to be crawled, and that you are actually utilizing your crawl budget in the best way possible. Now, as you know, client-side rendering and server-side rendering differences, and you understand what pre-render does and how it can help you, I'm going to talk about dynamic rendering. Dynamic rendering is, again, something new or something different to client-side and server-side. Basically, search engine crawlers will get rendered HTML page, and human will get the beautiful interactive website with all the games, right? So how does it work? I am a user, human Ivana, going to the website. Server identifies me as a user, Ivana, and will show me the website with all the games and all of the beautiful JavaScript. I am a bot called Googlebot. I go to website. The server identifies me as a Googlebot, and it will show me the simple HTML. As a Googlebot, I am happy because I can read it and understand it. As an Ivana user, when I'm seeing a beautiful interacting website, I am happy because I can see a website that I want to see. I can see the games and I can play the games. So this is a very good solution as well. However, be careful setting up so it doesn't look like clocking the page. Now, let's talk about it a little bit like a summary so you understand what to use when and what's good. So Server-side rendering, we already know, is not good for SEO because HTML cannot see the bot and neither is the user being served the HTML page, but as a user, you don't really care. Server-side, bot is being served simple HTML it can use, and so is the human because we know it's a simple page, it's a static page, and it's easy page. Pre-render, me as a user, Ivana, I'm being served HTML, and so is the bot. So me as a user, if I'm not a nerdy SEO, I probably don't care. As a bot, I'm happy. And dynamic rendering, I am as a bot being served HTML that I can read. And as a user, I am not being served HTML. Again, if I'm a not nerdy SEO, I don't care. And I'm happy because I can play the games. I really hope that this few minutes on rendering, which is still a difficult topic for a lot of people, was helpful to you. I hope it gave you clarity. And I hope that next time you are questioning, is this server side, client side, or whatever else side, you will know how to test. Thank you.